Today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to play the song Cold Blood by Kix. I was a senior in high school in 1988. Yeah, I'm getting kind of old. Well, we're going to talk about Cold Blood by Kix today. I'm going to give you a guitar lesson, show you the intro, going to show you the verse, the chorus, the breakdown in the middle, and I'm going to work through this guitar solo. It's really tricky, man, so hopefully I'll be able to do it for you and do it justice. But anyway, the song, one part about this song that is beautiful is this, it's in G, which we're in standard tuning, by the way, G major, but the chorus modulates to A, and it's got this really neat little thing, which I'm going to show you in more detail in a minute, but I love it when it goes. And then there's this thing that always gives me trouble. Man, I don't know. I got to go back to the record, I guess, and figure this out. I need some help. Hello? Come in, I guess. What's up? Oh, dude, check it out, man. Well, have a seat, bro.
Hey.
And what's up? This is Brian, man. Brian Forsythe from Kix. So what brings you here today?
I heard you struggling.
Yeah, I was struggling a little bit, man. Do you think would you like to take over this lesson?
I can help you out.
Yeah, help me out, man. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me switch this camera angle over just a little bit so we can make sure we're in focus here. Man, I appreciate you showing up. This is a great surprise. I'll take my microphone off so I can pick you up.
Hopefully I can play.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh? All right, well, we're in the key of G major. Brian's going to show us how to play Cold Blood by his band Kix, man. This is going to be awesome. So let's talk about this intro. It's in G, right? So let's look at this intro.
Yeah. I do it caveman style. I just do 2 notes. And it comes in.
All right, I was kind of doing that, right? So you do that. What's this little riff down here? That all right, so you're on the D and G string, 3rd fret, and you're going to chromatically go down. All right. All right, and that repeats itself down there, right? All right, and that's an octave. It's the same thing, but it's up here on the 15th fret. Okay, cool.
And then it goes.
All right, little G minor pentatonic riff. I like the little slide there, the little detail. See, this is stuff I would miss out on this lesson. The little wow.
That's my Gary Rossington slide.
Your Gary Rossington slide. I like it. So the beginning is basically caveman G chord. It's a G.
Yeah, just
right.
Fifth, root and a fifth.
Root and a fifth, right. Cool.
And all the chords are like that.
Yeah, all the chords in this are pretty much like that in the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you got that, and then the riff. All right, so then the verse starts. So what you're doing there is the G, we're going to a C5 chord, down to a B flat 5 chord, back to a G.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Awesome. All right, so that's pretty much your intro and the verse, where you all are doing the verse, or Steve's singing the verse. Then it goes right into a chorus, if I'm not incorrect, right? So now this chorus part when I listen to the record, it's lush. It's a big chorus part, and it kind of confuses me. You guys modulate up to A, right? So it starts in G, but you're going to modulate up to A, all right? So show us the chorus riff. Show us kind of what you're doing there. Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, so let's take a look at the first couple of chords of this chorus. All right, so that you're up in this. It looks like you're playing an E, but you're actually playing an A. That's kind of an inversion of an A chord.
Yeah.
And then you're going to bring your pinky down to the ninth fret.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's and then to an E. E, A, E, all right.
Yeah, then to a D.
Yeah, that's cool. I would have played that D if I was doing it myself. I thought you guys were going down to this D here, but you got that little lick that's in there.
Yeah.
So can you break that lick down slowly? Cool. I'm going to bring the volume back a little bit so we can clean it up real nice so I can hear these notes.
Good idea.
Yeah, let's clean it up. Play it again.
I keep missing that.
That's cool, man. That's like, without that lick, it doesn't end right. You got to have that lick in there. That's cool, man. That's cool. Did you come up with that lick?
No. Donnie co-wrote this song with Taylor Rhodes.
Okay. I figured maybe, I know you didn't write it, but I thought, well, artistic liberty, he's like, put a cool lick there. All right, so that's our chorus and our verse part. So after that, it goes back to the intro lick. What's that thing there in G minor?
That's what it's supposed to be. I think I messed it up even on the record.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's all right. Burn it and down. All right. And then we're back in G. We're back in G at this point. So then it goes back to another verse, right?
Yeah, in this verse, I go.
Oh, okay. So what's that? Do that again.
That was actually an overdub, but I learned how to play it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. So what would you do there? You went G, B flat, and chromatically up. All right, C.
Kind of do a C.
Yeah. And then you kind of ride it down. B flat.
And that was an overdub, so live I would just let that G ring.
Yeah. I got you. Oh, that's cool. That's a great chord.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And this verse, like I do the little fills too. It's let's see if I can pull this off.
Okay. All right, so you're like putting like little Chuck Berry, little G minor things in there. To the chorus. right, so that's right before the breakdown.
Yeah.
There's like a little breakdown part. All right, so that right there was just like a unison bend up here in G minor. Okay, 15th and 17th. Nice. All right, so then it does this breakdown part, and kind of you hear like a talk box or something going on. But what's this? There's like that part. Do you remember that? All right, cool. So let's start right. This stuff right there. That's neat. All right, so you're gonna. So the song starts in G. The chorus is an A, and now this breakdown is technically an E. All right. So, but it sounds a little bit like Panama. But you're starting on an A, right? You're going dun 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 dun, dun and then go down to an E. All right, you start on an E. So right there, you're going to E, then G, G sharp, then A, C, C sharp, to a D.
I pull off that note.
Yeah, that's cool. Pull off on the F. That's neat, man. So you're doing a little riff on an E to an A to a D.
Yeah.
Neat. All right.
Then it goes into the solo.
So the solo. Now this is one thing about Kicks tunes that I love is you guys have like obviously lots of modulations and cool stuff. A lot of thought went into these songs, obviously, especially in the performance, the way you guys did this live. But this solo, if you can you break this down for us? Maybe in some areas slower than others, so we can kind of pick it up.
Sure.
All right, so let's start from the very beginning of the solo. So the solo modulates to G, right? Are we back to G for the solo?
Right.
All right, so let's see the first lick. We'll take it. I like to take my solos and my lessons in segments. So let's start with like maybe the first phrase. All right, so what we're doing there.
And that's a kind of a major lick.
Yeah.
And the other guitar is down here.
All right, yeah, you guys are harmonizing on that, right? Did you do the top? Was that you doing the harmonies on the record, or was that?
Yeah, I probably did the whole thing.
Yeah, okay. It's probably easier that way rather than say, hey, can you just do this harmony? All right, cool. All right, so part 1 is up here on the 8th and 10th fret.
Yeah.
You can start on the 10th fret. Bend up and a pull off.
And it's not quite a whole step, but it's just shy of.
Yeah, it's like a half step bend, sort of in between spaces.
Yeah.
All right, and then
I go.
All right.
That's kind of weird.
That is weird. So, where did that lick come from? Like, did you just come up with it in the studio?
No, I came up with it while we were doing the demos. But originally, the solo was arranged. The parts were flipped. Donnie suggested doing this part first. I think I ended the solo with this.
Okay,
but it was a good idea.
That's cool. So slowly do that lick again. That's very unorthodox. That's a lick that you would not see in like hard rock or metal, typically in the '80s, and that's very interesting.
Donnie accused me of being too country sometimes.
Hey, that's a hee-haw influence coming out, right?
Yeah. Down they go. Ooh, sorry. That's right.
All right.
So it's...
That's trippy, man. I love that.
I don't know. I always try to throw in some weird lick in every solo. That I got that from Joe Perry, because there's always some lick you go, oh, that's cool. How do you do that? And then I repeat the. do some muscle memory that I'm not pulling off.
No, that's okay, man. That's like it's close enough. So after that little thing, do that again. If you can start wherever you want to, go ahead and start and take a look at it.
That's just.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So that's like a dominant 7 shape, like a D7 shape.
Right.
And you're sliding it up to the 7th and then down to the 6th. All right.
So I
go. Cool. Kind of slowly, in that, what's that last thing that you did there? That little Chuck Berry type looking thing. It's hard to break this down slow, isn't it? Like if you don't play it up to speed and you slow things down, it's
hard, slow, and I can't even do it. I can't even do it slow.
Yeah.
That lick is one of those licks where I pulled it off like. When I stop to think about it, then I can't do it.
Just flies off the top of your head and it works, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that thing, it just goes from the... You end up down on a low G there.
Right.
But I go...
Okay, so you're going to hit this G and you're going to go up to the 12th... Or that's the 15th fret. So you're up to a G minor position on the 15th fret. All right, so repeat. All right. That's nice, man. I would have never thought that you would do the low G, come up here, go down there and back there. I love that. I'm stealing that. That's neat, man. And then you end it with this blistering... I won't ask you to do it up to speed, but if you can remember it, if you can do it slow, I'd like to see it slow so I can...
Okay, it comes back to...
Okay. That's cool,
That's
man.
The ending lick.
I like how you respond. You do a call and response. Then that's the big answer. That's wicked, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more time, if you don't mind, doing that little ending part.
That's it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I love pentatonic licks like that. I like how you end on the low note and then you hit the higher octave and bend it up. You bend it up like that. That's cool. All right, well, Cold Blood, man. That's all the parts, right? That's everything.
Yeah, there's the breakdowns and stuff, but that's basically this chords that have been used.
Yeah. Dude, I appreciate you showing this, coming in today and stepping in and doing this lesson for us on the channel. This is like a first for the channel. I hope you all enjoyed this, man. That's very, very cool. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.